What's up everybody, it's CJ and I'm back with another Barnacle Bay renovation video, and today I'm going to be renovating the Lookout Park. So this is a park that's on the edge of the world. It's right down the street from Willie McKellar's house. If you may remember from a couple of weeks ago, he was the ex-lighthouse keeper, and I kind of think that this lot is supposed to be like a lookout park kind of thing so you can see the lighthouse, because if you angle the camera just right you can actually see the lighthouse in the distance. So I knew that I wanted to make this lot have a lookout tower. Now I didn't really want it to be like really big and fancy, because I feel like if anything this is a tourist spot, but it's one of those like hidden gem tourist spots. Like you may see this in a brochure about Barnacle Bay, but like you're not probably coming here, okay? Like, you're probably not gonna go all the way to the edge of the world, literally, just to come to this park. But, you know, there's maybe some Sims that might want to. You know, maybe like if you're on a tour guide group, or maybe if you want like a nice little family park to go to. So I kind of wanted to have like more laid back kind of vibes for this lot. There's not a, I mean, there's a good amount of stuff to do, but there's not like that much really. It's really just touristy, but nice and quiet for the most part, I would say. So the first thing I done was I got rid of all of the landscaping that was here for the most part. To me, this lot looks overgrown and abandoned low-key. Now, it was kind of weird though, because this lot does not have a lot description, and most of the lots in the world do. And I was like, well, maybe it's just my save file. I've been playing on the save file for a while, so I was like, maybe it's just, you know, something glitched with my save file. So I went and opened up a new Barnacle Bay save file, and it's the same thing. I guess this lot just does not have a description. And it's really weird because I have questions. Like, for one, why is there a death flower here? Because you may have seen it in the very beginning of the video, but I moved a little death flower over to the side. Why is that on this lot? And it was right, like, in the middle of a boat, like one of the broke down, like, boat decorative objects. So I'm like, did a sim drown here or something? Like, what's going on? And it's interesting because Willie McKellar, he had a brother, Val, who died from drowning. Was that the boat that his brother drowned on or something? Like, I don't know what's going on here. I need to know. If anyone knows, let me know down below, because like I need some answers. But other than that, you know, I wanted this to look really nice and like a place that you might want to go to every once in a while. Again, it is only far into the world, so I don't know who's really going to come here like that. But I was like, we can make it look nice, right? So like I said, I wanted to make a lookout tower kind of thing. I basically did a thing where I built a room, and then I put some stairs at the top of it, and then I went underneath and deleted some of the walls to make it look like a pier, you know, or like a little tower kind of thing. There might have been a better way to do this, but I like my rendition of it. I recolored the wall panels to look like wood paneling, so it's like little stilts, you know. I don't know, I just thought this was kind of nice. Like, there's probably better ways to go about this kind of thing, but I like my edition. And then at the back of it, I put a half wall to kind of like, you know, just have like a little separation, and then the other side is just fences. And then of course I did keep a telescope, so this lot does have at least one telescope by default, so I guess technically that's the lookout part of it. But since this is a renovation, I knew that I wanted to have at least 3 or 4 telescopes. So in the end, there's going to be 3 of them, and I replaced the base game one with the one from Barnacle Bay. If you don't know, there is a Barnacle Bay telescope that comes with the world. It's like shaped like a fish, but a lot of the lots don't have it. There might be some that actually have that one, but most of the lots that I've seen so far, they just used a regular telescope from base game. So maybe the Barnacle Bay one was something that they added on later on in development. I'm not really for sure, but I knew that since we have one that's themed, why not just have that one, you know? So I swapped this one out with that one. I also wanted to put some other stuff up here, but I didn't really know what. And then at the very end of the video, I decided to put some art easels, but I felt like it was just looking too busy up here. So there are a couple of easels on the slide. They're just not up here at the top. I did also include a couple of park benches, so maybe you could just sit down and look out if you'd like to. Honestly, it didn't really take that long to finish this lot. I gotta say though, y'all, I love it. Like, I'm just loving these little parks. I don't know why. I love these small lots, these little park areas. I think they look so nice. So I'm going in now and I'm just adding some little yellow flowers. I also added in some of those pink low-lying flowers, and off camera I also did some terrain paint, and I'm using some like purpley blue flowers just to have some extra detail. And right now I'm trying to add a little bathroom section, because I knew that if it's a park, especially at, again, the edge of the world, you needed a bathroom over here, okay? You needed one. So basically I just made a little room. I'm also layering some of the roof pieces just to make it look a little bit fancier. But yeah, we just have 2 bathrooms here, and I also included a couple of potties, just in case you have toddlers here, you know, and they need to use the bathroom as well. I also included a urinal in the men's room. Sometimes I forget that we have those as objects in the game, because I just don't really use them that often, but sometimes when I get the chance to, I try to like include at least one, you know, so there is at least one urinal, but it's mainly just bathroom stalls. And I almost put these really big windows, but as I was doing the renovation, I'm like, wait a minute, CJ, these windows are like too big. And even if I put like blinds, I just thought that would be kind of weird. So I replaced the bigger windows from University with the little small rectangular ones from base game. And I thought that was better because I wanted to let some light in the lot, you know, because having natural lighting in builds can just kind of help with the way things look. And also, y'all, I didn't really have an idea about how I wanted this to look, because honestly, this is like my second attempt at trying to furnish this lot. I started a long time ago, but I stopped because I didn't really know how I wanted it to look, and I wasn't really feeling inspired. So like I came back with some fresh eyes, and I didn't even know how I wanted things to look, yo. This was a lot of just kind of just vibe building, if that makes sense, like just kind of going off of vibes. One thing to note is that I didn't include sinks on the inside of the lot. I put them on the outside. I feel like if anything, they're supposed to represent drinking fountains or like water fountains, but like these are going to be the sinks so your Sims can wash hands. But I guess technically it is a water fountain because you can get water from it. I just wish that we had like a water fountain object in the game, you know? Funny enough, when I turned on Bitybug, I noticed, because I was noticing for a second that I couldn't put bathroom stalls on the other side of the room. I'm like, why can't I put stalls in here? And then when I turned on Bitybug, I noticed that there was like a little picnic basket debug object. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. It was really right here. So luckily enough, I ended up keeping the one that was here. I added 2 more. So you could see Sims every once in a while, like sitting down and eating, you know, like from a little picnic basket. I did not include a picnic basket on this lot. I may go back and add one. I'm not for sure yet, but you do have the blankets at least, so Sims can eat there. I also included a couple of grills. You'll see that I have a couple of concession stands. So we have one from the spring and one for the summer. I also included a little photo booth out here as well, because I was like, you know, why don't we just have like a little place where we can go get pictures taken and stuff. Again, I'm thinking of like touristy stuff. So we have like photos, you can like buy food from vendors. I also included a little playground section in the corner of the lot as well. So like maybe if you have your kids come to Barnacle Bay and you just want like a place to get away from all the hustle and bustle and all the other touristy spots, you can just come to this one. It's safe, it's secluded, and you know, it's just like a little park. So there's a couple of spring rides. I think there's like 2 swings that you can swing on. I have that little playhouse object, which I guess technically can be seen as like another lookout point for the kids, right? So I just wanted to have like some little things like that for them to do. And then you'll see it towards the end of the video. I had an idea, but I kind of forgot about it. And then I'm glad I remembered it. I knew that I wanted to put a fountain or like something in the center of the lot. It's either going to be that circular fountain for one of the packs, or it's going to be like something. Then I thought about the fact that we have this statue from Barnacle Bay. It's like, I guess like the founders of Barnacle Bay. It's like a statue of 2 Sims on a boat. And I was like, bro, we need that on this lot. We need it here. So I ended up keeping it. Also, I did keep the death flower because, you know, maybe you might need a death flower somewhere. Yeah, I just moved it over to the first bunches of like landscaping and stuff. So you should be able to get it if you need it. I like to imagine that maybe Willie is going to come here and get one so he can live longer, you know. I also went back and I added a little parking space just for some extra effect. So there's 2 parking spaces for cars. But in the end, y'all, that's basically everything for the lot. I'm going in now and just adding some park benches. I'm using the ones from Barnacle Bay as well. And I just recolored them so they could look a lot newer. But in the end, y'all, that's basically everything for the video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below, follow me over on Twitch where I stream a lot more The Sims. And if you don't know, this is a series, by the way. So if this is your first video seeing it, this is a series. I'm trying my best to fix up all the lots in Barnacle Bay. I have been doing this for some months. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a while, since last year at least. And I'm just trying to slowly but surely work my way through all of the lots. I'm trying to tackle some of the smaller ones first, because those are like the easiest to get to. But I'm low-key, high-key running out of the small lots. So we're going to have to tackle those big lots soon, y'all. And those, I got to work my way up to it. But if you'd like to see me edit those lots, I'll leave a link to the playlist down below. So yeah, and if you want to also download this lot, I'll leave a link to it down below as well. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye! Thanks for watching. Please be sure to stick around for the screenshots as well so you can see the lot from different angles. But that's all I have for this one. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye! Thanks for watching!